And I'm back, realizing just last video that I'm actually kind of close to the end of the game. I didn't realize, I keep forgetting how in relative terms short this game is. Because I'm telling you right now, the other games I have, I'm not finishing them. Well, maybe some other Harry Potter games possibly. Maybe the first three, but certainly not anything past the first three. I'm not finishing, they're not 2-day games. This is going to be about, like, I don't know, 20 parts? Maybe. Maybe less, I don't know. But I forgot how in relative terms short this game actually is. Okay, this part's an interesting part. So anyway, what we posted. Look, I think I mentioned this earlier. I have a huge problem with. I know I said it on Facebook. I think I mentioned it in the first video of today. I have a huge problem with sidetracking myself. I realized this. I don't know exactly what I can do to fix it. But believe me, I know the problem exists. I'm so tangent prone like you wouldn't believe, or at least you wouldn't believe it unless you've listened to the videos, in which case you definitely would believe it. Okay. You need to get... There's something not over here. Oh, mother... Oh. He's going to catch.
Intruder! Intruder! In the forbidden corridor!
Holy shit! He didn't catch me. Damn.
Do you think I'm blind? I'm not letting anyone into that tower tonight.
Except for the fact that you are. All you need to do in this is you just have to hit the face. That's they'll distract him. Hold on, charge it. Ooh. If I can. Okay. Yeah, I fucking know.
Peace.
Oh.
You'll be banished for this.
Yeah, you don't have the power.
That could come in handy if I have to distract Filch along the way.
Okay, that was a waste of a bloody vase. Oh, he is already over there. So I guess it wasn't a waste. He does have the party bunch peeves, by the way. I do like this scene. I don't know where he's been
His
hiding.
brother Charlie had arranged to collect the dragon from the tower and return him to Romania.
I don't know where he's been hiding up for this entire level. Now this part, Mrs. Norris is going to be joining forts, which makes it harder. But, again, not impossible.
Mrs. Norris, I could have sworn I heard footsteps in here, but... yeah, blah. Let's check the library, my sweet.
So, what I said on the Facebook page for the project was that I would love to, even though I don't think we're going to actually do it, do a parody album for songs relating to, if not just the Lily Severus James triangle. That was, and it was really a triangle. Just relating to the Marauders Era.
Aha! I've heard you for sure this time. Quick, Mrs. Norris. You keep watch from above.
I like this jump. Very impressive jump. Very well animated.
You'll not get past me now, you rotten little guttersnipes.
Guttersnipes need to come back into regular parlance because that's an interesting word. Okay. Now this cut can be an annoying. Whoa! Fuck off, Norris. But, I mean, like I said, I don't think I'll actually have to do it, but I'm a huge Marauders fan. I got into them about, I would just say, 2 years ago. And, you know, I heard songs with them before, but I only first started re-listening to them 2 years ago. I have a playlist on it's a public playlist. I have a playlist
Intruder!
on YouTube that has 193 videos of Bright Eyes, some of his non-Bright Eyes stuff, a very small amount, like this like his newest solo album, Upside Down Mountain. I have that on the playlist. Lot of good stuff on the playlist.
Where is he? Pray I don't find you, my stealthy little student.
And so, like I said, I'd like to, you know, do a parody album and that stuff. But I have always, even though it's, you know, what the project does, I've always been, I don't know if unhappy is the right word, but to this day, I'm not a huge fan of just, I don't know how Nick can see me, but
Hello again, Harry.
hey,
How's the bean collecting? Fred and George are up to their usual tricks, I presume.
do they usually collect beans
I
every
heard
year?
about your Quidditch victory. Yes, well done, Harry. On to
Under the cup,
everyone.
what? Another point. Yeah, he'll talk to me right out in the open, but he won't say follow me, he'll just point. I've never been a huge fan of, you know, of what the project actually does. I'd like us to do original songs, but I'm not musically inclined at all. I think this is a glitch. She was supposed to jump up. And if she's actually not going to jump up, that's going to make this one whole of a lot easier. I mean, on one hand, I'm sad she didn't jump up, because she's supposed to have. Ooh. On the other hand, it does make it easier. And, I mean, glitches do sometimes happen. I mean, you know, I'll do the parodies. I have done the parodies. I'll sing and whatnot, and all that stuff, but I do wish we did our original music. And to be fair, we do have like one original instrumental app, which I did using an online music creator thing. I don't remember the name of it. I mean, even with that limitation. Oh, she's up now. Whoa, what's this guy? Whoa, come on now. So is he going to walk back this way? Yes, he is. Okay. Another video even was about parodying just one band instead of, you know, like just the multiple different ones that we currently do. But I mean, again, I make no money out of it. I don't want to make money out of it if for no other reason than the legal issues that the music that we're singing over is not our music. I don't want to get into any legal hassles over that. I just don't. Although to be fair, I mean, I don't know how it works. Did the 8th Horcrux get rights? I mean, I realize that... Oh, wait.
Wow.
I forgot about this part.
Reflected in the mirror of Erised were Harry's parents, James and Lily Potter.
I was just talking
Harry
about them.
stared hungrily back as though hoping to fall right through the glass and reach them. He was startled when a voice sounded behind him. Harry turned slowly about. So you, like hundreds before you, have discovered the delights of the mirror of Erised, said Professor Dumbledore. He went on to explain that the mirror showed nothing more or nothing less than the deepest, most desperate desire of our hearts, but that it would give neither knowledge nor truth. The mirror of Erised will be moved to a new home shortly, Dumbledore went on, adding ominously that if Harry ever came across it again, he would be prepared. But prepared for what? Thought Harry.
I don't think he thought that in the book, by the way.
Filthy whelps gave us the slip, Mrs. Norris. I've locked the only door out of here for the sake of me nerves. Stay here and watch the library for a bit, my dear.
See, I'm really close to the end of this thing. And like I said, I don't think we'll actually ever do the Paradise thing. Although I do have a nice little clever name for it if we ever do. How do I go this way or grab? I think I grabbed the safe book. Oh, 555 beans. But I have a good name for it if I ever do. I know. I'm supposed to be running into Fred and George coming up somewhere. Okay. Where is Mrs. Norris? Because I know she's sneaking around. I don't know if she's in this pouch. But even if you never do, which I like I said, I don't think we will. If you haven't listened to any Brothers before, I'd highly recommend it. I mean, it's, I don't know, I guess they call it to the known horn, but use my playlist. Yeah, it's pretty much every Brothers thing you could want. I guess after this part. I'll let this happen, I'll save it.
This room is past that gate. It makes an awful racket. You take that side of the room, and I'll take this one. We'll catch them, Mrs. Norris. Intruder!
I'd like the little hiss Mrs. Norris gave. So, I shit you not, we have like only at most like 4 videos left for this series. It amazes me. Okay guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you later. And like I said, hopefully we end the series. At least I ended today. It'll take a little to get to you, but thanks for watching. I appreciate it, guys.